GRE is one of the standardized tests that international students is required to write. When I was applying to grad school, I didn't want to write GRE or TOEFL or GMAT or whatnot, and that's because I was working full-time and my working hours was crazy. I resumed work when I was back home around 8 and I closed by 9 p.m. or thereabouts. So it is not realistic for me to be able to prepare for GRE and things like that. So one of the things that I did was to look for universities that are not requiring me to write GRE, or universities that are waiving this requirement. And secondly, GRE can be very expensive. I mean, for a fresh graduate that is yet to get a job, writing GRE, considering the situation around the world, inflation and things like that. So that is why in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you list of universities in the United States that are waiving the requirement of GRE for international students like you. So now let's dive into the list of universities that are going to afford you the opportunity to not write GRE for the purpose of grad school application.
The first on the list is Kent State University, and the acceptance rate is 88%. In the admission requirement for grad school, generally they do not require you to write GRE or GMAT, but some departments may ask for GMAT, but generally the school do not require GMAT. Now, regarding their TOEFL, applicants from university where their language of instruction is English are exempted from writing TOEFL. So check out this university. The next university on the list is Stephen Institute of Technology, and the acceptance rate is 46%. Now, regarding the admission requirement for grad school application, students that are applying for Masters of Science or Master of Engineering program do not require GRE or GMAT. However, applicants who believe that GRE will boost their chance of admission can submit it. Also, applicants to the full-time MBA program are not required to write GMAT. Now, regarding TOEFL, it depends on your native language or academic background that will determine whether you will need to write TOEFL or not. But there are some countries that are exempted from it, so check out this university. The next university is University of San Francisco, and the acceptance rate is 71%. Now, regarding their grad school application requirement, GRE and GMAT are not required for the School of Management graduate program. So I think it's like department by department basis. Some departments will require you to write GRE or GMAT, while some will not require you to write. Now, for MBA program, GRE or GMAT is optional. They are not required for you to submit GRE or GMAT for the purpose of admission. The next university on this list is San Francisco State University, and the acceptance rate is 90%. Now, if you check the College of Engineering, they are not requiring you to write GRE or TOEFL. For example, the Masters of Civil Engineering, Masters of Science in Electrical Computer Engineering, and Masters of Science in Mechanical Engineering do not require you to write GRE, and so you can apply to this school. Check out whether the department that you're applying to in the school has requirement of such. Now, the next university on the list is University of Rochester, and the acceptance rate is 38.9%. Now, regarding the requirement for grad school application, GRE requirements may vary per department. Some departments require you to write GRE, while some departments will not require you to write GRE. Now, regarding the English proficiency requirement as TOEFL, all international students whose native language is not English may be required to write TOEFL. But if you know that your language of instruction or your official language of communication is English, can be exempted. They also provide list of countries that are exempted from writing TOEFL. That means TOEFL can be waived if you are from this country. So please check if your country is part of this list, and if you want to request for a waiver, please email this email address here. Now, the next university on the list is Eastern Michigan University, and the acceptance rate is 83.2%. Regarding their GRE and GMAT requirements, you can apply for waiver if you meet some of these requirements. One of these requirements, either that you earn a bachelor's degree with a GPA of 3.2 and above, or that you have a 5-year managerial experience, or that you have a master's or terminal degree from universities with a AACSB accreditation or not. So please check out this waiver if you fall into any of such category, and if you fall into any of this category, you can apply for the requirement of GRE or GMAT be waived. The next university on the list is Louisiana State University, and the acceptance rate is 75.7%. Now, requirement for the 2025 academic session for GRE, the graduate school do not require the submission of official standardized tests from international students or even GMAT. Regarding English proficiency exam, there are certain people that are exempted. If you attend a college where the official language of instruction is English, you are exempted. So these are a list of universities that are exempted from writing GRE. So if you know that you are from any of this country like Ghana, Nigeria, Ireland, Jamaica, Gambia, you're exempted from GRE requirement, from TOEFL requirement. And as an emphasis, GRE scores are not required for you. But if you like to submit your GRE score, you can submit it if you know that it's going to boost your chance of you getting admission into this university. The next university on this list is Kansas State University, and the acceptance rate is 95.1%. Now, regarding grad school application and their GRE or GMAT requirement, a few academic programs require GRE or GMAT. You can submit unofficial copy. Now, these are some of the graduate programs that you require to write a GRE if you want to apply to them. Courses like civil engineering, computer engineering, agricultural economics, both masters and PhD. These programs will require you to write GRE. Now, regarding English proficiency, if your native language in your home country is not English, you can write you have to write TOEFL. Now, some countries are exempted from it. Check out if your country is part of the specific country exempted from the exam. The next university on the list is University of Dayton, and the acceptance rate is 74.1%. Regarding grad school application, and with particular emphasis on their GRE, some programs may require you to write GRE or GMAT, so please check out this university and the specific program you're applying for to see whether they will require you to write GRE or GMAT. But generally, it is not all programs in this university that require you to write GRE or GMAT. Now, the next university on the list is University of North Carolina in Charlotte, and the acceptance rate is 80%. Now, generally, the school may require you to write GRE, but I had to go through some departments and I realized that some departments, like the Department of Public Health, do not require you to write GRE. And also, I think the School of College of Mathematics also do not require you to write GRE. And if your language of instruction, your native language in your home country is English, you are not required to write TOEFL. But if your native language in your home country is not English, you may be required to write TOEFL. Check out their website for schools that are countries that are exempted from writing TOEFL. So now, regarding Maths College, all applicants, as highlighted on the screen, GRE is waived for all 2024 applicants. So I'm not sure about the 2025 applicants, but you can send them an email to see if this waiver still continue for the 2025 academic year. So regarding their TOEFL, this TOEFL can be waived for some students. So please check out this website to see if you fall under the category of this waiver. The next university on the list is University of Wisconsin-Madison, and the acceptance rate is 49.1%. Now, regarding their grad school application, as we've been going through the website, GRE is not required. Now, your academic program may or may not require it, so please check out your program website for more detail. Now, for English proficiency can be waived in certain circumstances if you earn a bachelor's degree from a university in the U.S., or you earn a PhD from a university in the U.S., or you earn an undergrad from a university where English is the exclusive language of instruction, or you can provide admissible results of English proficiency and exam to the GRE, or you completed a 2-year semester in a university that English is the language of instruction. The next university on the list is Jacksonville State University, and the acceptance rate is 88.6%. Now, regarding their GRE requirements, applicants are not required to submit GRE, GMAT score. There is option in this university for GRE waiver, so please check out this university. The next university on the list is University of Maine, and the acceptance rate is 94%, which is very, very high. Now, regarding their requirement for grad school application, particularly the requirement for GRE, the GRE or GMAT are not required for grad school, but they may require for the program that you're applying to. Now, for English proficiency test, this test is not needed if your undergraduate or master's degree was taught in English, or if English is the language of instruction in your home country. The next university on this list is Wayne State University, and the acceptance rate is 75.3%. Now, regarding their grad school application, the School of Business is waiving the requirement of GMAT for their students. Now, to be considered for this waiver, you must meet certain requirements. Either you have a GPA that is 2.5 or above. Now, there's no need for you to request for GRE or GMAT waiver from the graduate program office. Once your application is submitted and they went through and see if you meet that requirement, they will automatically waive it for you. Now, please check out their website to see if you meet the requirement for GRE waiver before you apply to the school. Now, please check out and apply on time. The next university on the list is Wright State University, and the acceptance rate is 95.2%. Now, regarding their grad school requirement for admission, in this university, GRE is not required, so please check out this university and apply on time if you're interested. The next university on the list is University of Kansas. This is one of the schools that I admire a lot, so please check out this school. They are waiving the requirement of GRE, and as is indicated on their website that the requirement for TOEFL is optional for some departments. The next university on the list is University of Central Florida, and acceptance rate is 43.2%. Now, regarding grad school application and with particular interest with their test, GRE test, that GRE, GMAT, and TOEFL may be required for admission. So it is the program by program basis. Some program may require you to submit this application, while some program may not require you. The next university on the list is University of North Carolina, and the acceptance rate is 19%, which is reasonably kind of low. Now, there are I went through many of their programs and I realized that they are not requiring you to write GRE. I went through the biochemistry and biophysics, which is like some of the departments that would naturally require GRE or GMAT, but as is highlighted on the screen, GRE is not required. Now, I also checked, I think, business, I checked material science, GRE is not required. I checked as many departments as I can to know the status and their GRE requirements, and I realized that many of these departments that would typically require GRE or GMAT or TOEFL are indicating on their page that they are not required. So please check out this university and apply on time. The next university on the list is University of Iowa, and the acceptance rate is 86%. So I went through their program by program department to check the requirements, because generally this school indicates that GRE is not required, but some departments may require it. So I checked engineering, I checked business, MBA, and I realized that GRE, GMAT is optional, and even TOEFL or IELTS may be waived for some international students. So please check out this university, apply on time, see if their package, their scholarship meet what you need. Now, regarding GRE, it is not required, but if you think that it will boost your chance of you getting admission, you can submit it. Now, the next university on the list is Mississippi State University, and the acceptance rate is 75.2%, which is very high. Now, regarding their grad school application, GMAT and GRE is no longer required for admission purposes. However, some departments may require this test to be eligible for assistantship. Now, regarding TOEFL, if applicants whose native language is not English may submit TOEFL or IELTS exam, but if you think that we also provide some countries that are exempted from English proficiency exams, so please check out if your country is part of this country that are waived from writing TOEFL. The next university on the list is Louisiana State University, and the acceptance rate is 86.2%. Now, regarding their grad school admission requirements, particularly for GRE. In addition to this overall requirement, you are necessarily not asked to write GRE, but some departments require you to write GRE. Now, GRE is not required for admission to all doctoral programs. So check out the university. The next university on the list is Iowa State University, and the acceptance rate is 52.7%. Now, regarding their GRE requirement, this test is only required if your program requires it or your degree is from an unaccredited university. So you check the requirement. Now, for English proficiency, this can be waived for some people from a certain country. So check if your country meets some of these requirements, and also if your course were taught in English but you have not met either of these exceptions, you can still apply. Now, the University of Michigan is the next, and the acceptance rate is 17.7%. Now, GRE test score are no longer included in the admission process for doctoral program. That they are being clear that it's just for doctoral program. So you have to check if you're applying for masters, whether the department you are applying to require it. Now, regarding TOEFL or IELTS or MET, there are some big countries or some people that are exempted from writing it. So check their website to see if your country fall under the exempted category before you start applying to that school. The next university on the list is University of South Carolina, and the acceptance rate is 64.1%. Please pardon my voice, I have cold, so pardon my voice. Now, regarding their requirements for GRE and TOEFL, it is program by program basis. So some departments may require you to write TOEFL or GRE or GMAT, while some may not. Now, regarding the English proficiency test, there are some countries or people that are exempted from writing this test. So please check out this university, see if what they have to offer fit into your expectation. Thank you.
I hope you find this video very helpful, even as you prepare and you plan to migrate to the United States for your graduate program. For me to you, I wish you all the best. But please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell. Comment on the comment section, share the video from this channel to your friends and loved ones that desire to migrate to the United States, because migrate to the United States is doable with proper guidance. And because I understand the complexity with applying to grad school, especially when you don't have anybody in the United States, I put together a video that shows a step-by-step breakdown on how to apply to grad school as an international student. So please check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description box. Please check it out. And as we always say in this beautiful family of ours, that this year, take those baby steps, because great vision, great wealth, and greatness lie on you taking that baby step this year. Till we meet again in our next video, stay blessed and bye.